The extraoral suction by Group 1. In a dental clinic, extraoral suction machine must always be present in almost all dental procedures, but why do dentists really need this machine? Aerosol transmission is the most dangerous route of viral transmission because pathogens coming from respiratory particles remain suspended in the air over long distances and long time duration, which is usually at a range of 1 to 2 meters around dental chair. Most of the dental treatments require dental instruments, such as high and low speed handpiece, ultrasonic scaler, polishers, and so on. During the working of these instruments, the combination of compressed air and water is vaporized during the circulation process, generating aerosols and droplets. In dentistry, aerosol production is almost impossible to be avoided. Many of the dental instruments are designed and expected to produce a lot of aerosols. These aerosols contain numerous infectious particles from saliva, blood, dental plaque, calculus, tooth debris, oronasal secretions, gingival fluids, and the microparticles from grinding of the teeth. Without the use of extraoral suction machine, these infectious particles will surely spread all around the dental clinic, which could infect not only the dental health workers and the other patients in line, but also the whole community. Extraoral suction machine provides dentist and patient an effective infection control tool. Nowadays, COVID-19 pandemic is our main concern in dentistry. This viral respiratory infection is very contagious due to its airborne mode of transmission. Aside from COVID-19, other viral diseases such as SARS, influenza, Ebola, and many other more diseases contribute to dental health workers' susceptibility to viral infections. Knowing in mind that the oral cavity and respiratory system are connected via oropharynx, the stomatological department and pneumology department are the utmost risk susceptible population during the COVID-19 pandemic. To start our discussion, let's define first what is an extraoral suction machine. The extraoral suction machine is often described as a chair-side mobile unit which usually has different shaped funnel positioned close to the oral cavity of the patient. This machine incorporates a strong suction vacuum pressure and gathers a high volume of droplets and aerosols and draws them through a high-efficiency particulate air or HEPA filter. Additionally, this machine has an ultraviolet light disinfectant that can eliminate germs and viruses during dental treatment. The principle of the extraoral vacuum machine can be generally categorized into two: one, suction, and second, disinfection. First, with strong suction vacuum pressure and large flow rate, the aerosol between medical professionals and patients is sucked into the machine through the free arm and is discharged after thoroughly being purified. To disinfect the aerosol sucked, a good extraoral suction need four main filter mechanisms: primary filter, UV light, plasma ions, and HEPA filter. The primary filter cleans all dust and debris particles mixed with air and water in aerosols. Filtered air is sterilized by UV light, and all microbes and viruses are killed by the UV light. Plasma ions plays the most important role by discharging and killing these microbes and viruses. It sticks to the surface and increases its size so that it can be finally filtered by HEPA filter, which has a high capacity of 0.3 microns. Finally, filtered air comes out, which is purely clean. Now, you will get sterilized air for your operative area. We proceed to the advantages of the extraoral suction machine. First, it has powerful suction pump, large flow, high vacuum, and long performance life, which makes it a good choice for dental material investment. Second, it has extremely good heat dissipation, which can continuously work for more than 4 hours. Then, it also has a step-less adjusting knob that can adjust the negative pressure function of the machine. Next, it can truly achieve man-machine coexistence. And lastly, this machine generates a relatively low noise, which eases work, especially when working with ultrasonic scale and hand pieces. And for the disadvantages, first, it is expensive and needs maintenance for continuous functioning. Due to its bulkiness, it can be challenging to clean or disinfect, especially its internal parts, for safety purposes. The third one, some of these machine units can be bulky and may occupy great space and placed near the dentist or patient during a procedure. Thus, the improper placing of the machine and the dental setup increases the occurrence of accidents. A risk reduction strategy to reduce aerosol from aerosol-generating procedures, AGPs, can include the use of an extraoral scavenger, EOS, device. Let's look at its efficacy in the dental setting. According to the study conducted by Shaddad et al. 2020, the EOS systems provided evidence for improved scavenging during aerosol-generating procedures and efficient prevention of contamination air with a significantly lower bacterial count. Also, the EOS device showed further reduction in the spread and intensity of contamination. Lastly, the device reduced blood-contaminated aerosol suspended in the air at 0.5 meters and 1 meter from the mouth. In the light of the COVID-19 pandemic, Shaddad et al. Investigated the efficacy of a commercially available EOS device for routine dental procedures by demonstrating contamination by splatter in a stimulated dental setting using critic acid solution added to the waterline of the dental chair with universal indicating paper, UIP, placed in strategic locations in the operatory on the clinician and assistant. The study revealed that when used in a four-handed dentistry and with the proper use of rubber dam, extraoral suction devices can mitigate the magnitude and concentration of splatter. The experiments were conducted predominantly in a closed surgery, with some procedures replicated in an open multi-chair clinic. To avoid unnecessary risks, a dental mannequin with thermoplastic teeth was set up in a dental chair to simulate the patient. To visually indicate contamination, UIPs with a sensitivity range of pH 1 to 14 and chromatically changed to red on contact with critic acid solution were placed on strategic locations in the operatory, on the clinician and assistant. Dental procedures were performed with and without EOS devices. Finally, the results revealed that there was a 20% reduction in frequency and 75% reduction in mean intensity of contamination of operatory sites. The mean intensity contamination was also reduced by 33% for the clinician and 76% for the assistant. On examination of the internal filtration components of the EOS, citric acid was only identified on the top surface of the first filter, out of 5 filter layers in total, thus validating the safety of the device. All in all, the use of extraoral suction machine provides a safer dental clinic with minimal disadvantages, which is primarily the costing and maintenance. It provides numerous benefits, including the prevention of disease transmission, lifespan use, adjustable settings, and many other more. The machine can be visualized as having 2 main components, the suction unit, which collects the aerosol, and the disinfection unit, where all the filtering and the decontamination takes place. We can see the importance of an extraoral suction machine here in the picture. On the left image, only an intraoral suction is used, while on the right image, both intraoral and extraoral suction machine is utilized. Droplets, especially aerosols, are almost weightless and can easily escape the vacuum of an intraoral suction. But with the addition of an extraoral suction, airborne particles are effectively arrested by the suctioning unit and is later on disinfected. With the current pandemic, the machine gained more its relevance in the dental clinic. Currently, extraoral suction machine is widely used in many dental clinics as a means of infection control, thus providing a safer and healthier environment for both the dentist and the patients. Thank you for listening.